few things before we get started. Gonna be a short one today because one, the weather here has been rough this weekend, so we didn't get out a whole lot. It's not super adventurous. Two, no restaurant review or adventurous activity because of the weather. Three, we didn't even have church today because of the weather. Hello. So today is December 16th, and it is also my 16th anniversary. On December 16th, the year 2000, Ellen and I got married, and I just wanted to say that I feel like the most blessed man on the whole planet. I literally feel, I'm not just saying this, I literally feel like there's no other couple on earth that is better matched than Ellen and I. I'm constantly thinking about the future. I'm constantly thinking about how can I make my kids ready for college? How can I make them ready for marriage? How can I make sure I have enough money that if something happens to me today, my kids have what they need in 20 years. And in one of those streams of thought, I think about the reverse. Like, what would my kids need if my wife died? What would I need if my wife died? And as morbid as that may sound, I quite literally, I actually think that the Lord could provide for me what I needed. And without knowing the future of all that, today I would say that I think there's no way that I could ever remarry. I think that there's no way anybody could ever compare to Ellen in my book. She is the perfect complement to me. Everything that I'm not, she excels at, and she loves me just right. She gives me grace when I need it, and that grace brings conviction to me to make me want to be better for her. And so when I get better, she rewards that by loving me different. And I wish I could articulate. There's just not words to say how I feel. I love you just doesn't cut it when it comes to Ellen. And I don't know, I guess that's all I wanted to say. Just happy, and Ellen, if you're watching this, happy anniversary, and I love you very much, and I'm so proud to be your husband, and I'm so grateful to you for a million things that I never ever tell you. But specifically today, I'm so grateful for the way that you take care of our kids, the way that you love them and that you lead them. And I learn from you loving them in a tough way, and I learn from you loving them in a graceful way. In those moments where I feel I would be tougher, you love them gentle, and you get out of them what we want, and that teaches me. And in the moments where you are physically teaching them like a teacher, I see them learning and growing, and I see their minds developing, but more importantly, their hearts developing. And so I thank you for fighting for their experiences and for working hard through that. I know that that's a struggle for you, and watching you teach Lane through his speech issues and being so diligent with that, and seemingly, even though I know you're tired, you never don't do because you're tired, and that inspires me too. And so I love you very, very much, and happy anniversary. And I hope that I get to have 100 more years with you, loving you and doing the best I can to protect you and provide whatever it is that you need. And I hope that you'll tell me what those things are, and know that when I go to bed at night, though it's oftentimes without you, so much later than you, that I go to bed and I stop off at your kids' rooms and I pray for them, and I pray for their protection and for their development and for their salvation and for all the things that we want for them. And then I stop and I say, Lord, and thank you for Ellen, just for 16 years ago, providing her to me so that I can be better, so that my kids can be better, so that the people in my sphere of influence can be better. So everything's better for you being around, and I love you. So tonight is our anniversary.
16 years.
That's right, baby. We are loving being married, and we are loving each other, and we're loving our family, and we're loving life. And one of the things that we know about love is that one of the best things about it is if you give it away, it creates more love. And so normally on our anniversary, we would go out, do a fancy dinner or something like that. And tonight, instead of a fancy dinner, we're gonna take the money that we would have spent on dinner, and we're still gonna go out and have fun, but we're gonna go out on our gift cards that some friends gave us a couple months back. But tonight we're gonna take that money and we're gonna go to Walmart, and we're going to buy, like, give the money to people at the checkout line just for saying Merry Christmas, and it should be fun. Now we are back. How did it go?
I think it went pretty good. We bought gift cards, and as people were standing in line, either about to pay or sitting in line waiting to pay, we would approach and just say, we just wanted to give you some money to help go towards your purchases. Merry Christmas.
We did people that looked like they needed help and people that looked like they didn't need any help.
Mm-hmm. Big families and small families.
Yeah.
We only got rejected once. Only one.
More like they just said, hey, we thank you, but we, like, it seemed like somebody else needs it more than we do, kind of a thing. Yeah, but it was a little vulnerable, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like, what are they going to say?
Almost uncomfortable. So lesson learned here is just because it doesn't feel comfortable doesn't mean don't do it. Everybody who we helped tonight is grateful. Mm-hmm. So maybe just giving love away doesn't always feel the most natural, but it should be the most natural thing ever.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what kind of responses we would get.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that people have done this before, obviously, and gotten bigger responses or whatever, but I felt good about it. Glad we did it.
I thought we'd get bigger responses since we gave away $600,000.
Well, you know.
The goal, one side of the goal is right here, and the other goal is over there. The ball's right in front of me. I fling the ball. It's a slush, and then I get 20 medals.
How would that make you feel?
Awesome.
Yeah. Do you know you're awesome even without 20 medals?
Yeah.
That I was playing golf or basketball, and I chose basketball and kicked the ball so hard that I bounced off all the planets and it fell back right into Earth, and boom, got a score. That is how I do slashing.
The list.
The list.
The list.